Hey everyone, Mano back here with another Destiny 2 strategy guide. Festival of the Lost is returned in 2020, and with it is the need to farm lots of different pieces of currency to earn all the rewards that you can get here in the game. One of the most basic currencies that you are going to need is the candy currency that you get from killing enemies in the game. However, they are not a guaranteed drop, and sometimes people don't have a lot of candy. So we are going to show you two ways to infinitely farm these pieces of candy during the Halloween event. As always, if you find something in this video to be worthwhile, make sure you subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. Make sure you leave a positive comment down below. That helps the YouTube algorithm share this video with other people. In addition, all of this footage was captured on twitch.tv/manodester777. Over there, I help out people doing dungeons, raids, raid help, all those kind of other things. So you should come on over and say hello. The first method we're going to show you is this week's Ascendant challenge and using the forfeit shrine to farm enemies. There is a way for you to move a knight and have him get stuck on a rock that basically allows you to farm enemies infinitely, depending on how much time you are willing to put into it. If you need a quick refresher on this Ascendant challenge, I'm going to go ahead and leave a link to my Ascendant challenge guide in the top right corner right meow. But a quick and dirty run through of this Ascendant challenge is to go around the map, pick up the 3 orbs, dunk them in the middle, get your supers back infinitely, kill the 3 knights, and that's how you beat the Ascendant challenge. However, in this case, we are not going to kill all the knights. What you're going to do instead is to kill 2 of the knights that are going to attack you when all 3 of the balls are put inside of the center area. Once you kill those 2 knights, what you're going to want to do is make sure that you stay alive and move to a certain area on the map. You're going to move to the area that looks like there is a ramp up and down. There will be a small platform to the left-hand side that you can escape on and make sure that you don't get damaged. What you're going to see is the knight is going to come and chase you, but he's going to stop. Once he does that, you need to coax him to attack and fall down onto the platform that you're at. You'll see here that he's trying to swing his axe. You basically just keep jumping up and tagging real quick, and once he swings enough and gets in the right area, he will be stuck in that area. He will not be able to attack you. All the enemies will continue spawning infinitely at that point, and then you can go ahead, go to the middle area. You don't have to worry about the knight actually being killed or killing you, and you can just farm these folks to your heart's content. Now, these have a decent drop rate, but the problem with this farm is the fact that you can only really do this during the first week of this year's Festival of the Lost. After that point, this is going to rotate. The advantage of doing this is the fact that anyone can set this up solo. It doesn't take any work, and it doesn't take you going past any other encounters. However, there is a farm that is significantly better and is not time locked to this week. The farm that is significantly better is the Hexahedron Acolyte Eye farm in the Prophecy Dungeon. So the Hexahedron encounter is the second main encounter in the Prophecy Dungeon that dropped in Season of Arrivals. What you're going to do is you're going to climb up to this area up here using the platforms, and you're going to try and stay alive as much as possible. For this to work, I really do encourage that you bring a warlock or 2 or even 3. You can do this as a group. You can do this solo. It doesn't really matter. But one of the nice things is if you are doing this together as a group, people can take turns doing what we are going to show you. So what is going to happen is once you actually start up this part of the encounter, enemies will start spawning infinitely. What's going to happen next is that the acolytes are going to spawn up and start creating some of their eyes around the different areas here. The snipers will also start to spawn up and try to shoot you, which is one of the reasons why I really do encourage you making sure that you have a well here or a rift to heal you up so you can basically stand in this place. And what you're going to slowly start to do is just take out some of the acolyte eyes. Now, this is the trick. You're not going to kill all the different acolytes. You're only going to kill the acolyte eyes. The reason that this works is that inside of the game, the acolyte eyes are treated like vehicles. And so when they get shot or destroyed, instead of giving you a single piece of candy, they give you 3. So at this point, they're going to start stacking underneath you on the ground. The great part about this is that you or your teammates can shoot this together and you will all get credit. One person can basically shoot all the Acolyte eyes, and then the other people in that fire team will also get credit or get the candy currency. What will happen is that eventually the game space will be too full of the candy currency on the ground, and eventually it will start instantly transporting candy to your postmaster. You don't have to go down there and get any of the candy. You can basically just stand up here and pick up the candy. When you want to go down below, you can certainly do that and collect all of the candy that is on the ground. But what will start to happen after just a couple of minutes is that you will start to see on the right-hand side of my screen, you'll start to see that the candy will start going into my postmaster. To make sure that this farm works, you need to make sure that you don't kill the acolytes. You can certainly go ahead and kill the snipers and the knights if they are starting to annoy you, which I do recommend, but you want to make sure that you keep the acolytes alive so that they can continue to spawn the acolyte eyes. If for some reason you do kill all of the acolytes, what you'll need to do is make sure you move around the map and kill all the snipers to respawn all of the acolyte eyes. And you can start to see on screen just how insane this farm is. You're basically just hanging up on a platform together and making sure that you get all these kills. Now, you can do this as a solo player. You'll probably need to just be a little bit more careful. You'll definitely want to be on something that can allow you to heal. Again, I brought a warlock, and I do need to make sure that I also give credit to Holden a Grenade, who actually gave us the idea for doing this. I've linked his Twitch channel down below. It would be a massive help if you went and gave him a follow if you want to go over to Twitch as well, since he helped to show me this technique. A couple of quick notes to help you while you're doing this. First of all, we discovered that if you're using two warlocks, it's actually a really good idea to make sure that only one warlock puts down a rift. You can both put down wells if you want to, or if you have 3 people in your fire team, you can put down multiple wells. However, for some reason, when more than one person uses a rift, sometimes it messes with the pickup currency system for some reason. I don't know why this is, but it's just something to think about. In addition, I'd recommend using any kind of a precision weapon. You can see here that I'm using a bow to take out the acolyte eyes, and it does an amazing job. When you run out of ammunition, say for example in your heavy slot, your special slot, I used a hammerhead machine gun so I could usually 2-tap those acolyte eyes. Once you are completely out of ammo, just go hide in the back in the safe spot up where this is and continue to pull the trigger or use your fire ability. What will happen is that the game will give you some more ammunition so you can continue doing this. Again, you can do this on any characters that you'd like. However, we found that the Warlock was the most efficient in doing this, just being able to make sure that we were safe, the snipers didn't kill us, the fire from the ground underneath didn't kill us, and that we were able to farm very, very easily. If you use 2 Warlocks with Phoenix Protocol and you make sure that you get enough kills of the Acolyte Eyes, you can basically chain the wells consistently back and forth, so you're never outside of a well at any point when you do this. The result of this is absolutely amazing. You can see that after only about 15 to 20 minutes of us doing this, I already have 606 pieces of candy just sitting in my vault, and I picked up about 250 that are in my inventory now. In addition to using this for some of the special items inside of this Festival of the Lost, there's a small blue bag that you can go pick up from Eva Levante that has a chance to drop enhancement cores. So this could also be really good for enhancement core farming. While it takes a couple of minutes to set up and it does make you go through the first encounter of the Prophecy Dungeon, the truth is that the first encounter in the Prophecy Dungeon is pretty easy now, and I can foresee a lot of fire teams just going together and getting this farm rolling, getting tons of candy, and then going on about their business so that they can farm other items. This is by far the best way to farm candy inside of this year's Festival of the Lost. I think with a group of people, you could get this knocked out, and if you spend about an hour doing this, you could have thousands of the candy pieces inside of this event. So if you like something in this video, a positive rating is greatly appreciated. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Again, that helps the YouTube algorithm know that this is a video to share with other people who enjoy watching Destiny content. And if you'd like it, maybe subscribe for more Destiny 2 content, turn on the notifications. And again, if you want to see us live or get some help, say for example with Outbreak Perfected, Whisper of the Worm while those are still around, or other dungeons or raid help, anything else like that, make sure you stop on by twitch.tv/manodester777. All of this footage was recorded live there, and we were actually able to knock out a couple of things afterwards, get a lot of whispers and 0 hours taken care of for people, especially as those events are going to be leaving. We'd love to see you come on over, say hello, and we'd love to have you join the community. Good hunting, Guardians. I'll see you next time in the universe of Destiny.